I'm here because I am a roaring lion crying out righteousness. When you see the MAGA people and their zeal, their support of Trump, the reason why they do that is not because Trump is worthy of it. They do it because God has hardened their hearts, and they cannot hear truth. They can't hear it. And so this will, as Judge Luther is saying, that we will not see this again. But the other thing is that the Obama worshiper, God has turned them over to a reprobate mind, as you will find in the book of Romans, starting in verse 22, where Paul writes about desiring the same sex, rejecting God's gender humanity, and what God does to what Paul writes in Romans chapter 1 is that God has turned the Obama worshiper to a reprobate mind, so they can't hear God either. So in essence, what Judge Luther is saying, this is just one of the clogs. It will not happen again, but it has ripped, and it will rip America apart. And so the King Obama and King Trump, what they're doing right now is not because they're really an altruistic, if you will, universal understanding of their followership of Obama or Trump. God has rejected both of these groups. If you are a MAGA person, a supporter of Trump, God has rejected you. If you are a supporter of Obama and supportive of this, if you will, what he has promoted with respect to, God has turned you over to a reprobate mind. Now, give me the freedom of what little we have left before your anger boils and you decide to hurt me. Give me what little is left of the Constitution to say that. That's Bible. I'm not saying this out of my own whole cloth. I'm saying this out of the Word of God. Give me both the religious liberty, the constitutional liberty, the freedom of speech to say these things from the Word of God, that God will harden the hearts of people so that he can destroy them. It's in the Bible. He hardened the heart of Pharaoh so he could destroy Egypt. That's what he did. Give me the freedom to say that. And to those that went the way of homosexuality, the Bible, Paul, the apostle, writes in the book of Romans that those who accepted that lifestyle, that God turned them over to a reprobate mind. That's what the Word of God says. Give me the liberty to say that before you decide to hurt me. What would be noble is for you to give me the last vestige that's left of our Constitution. That freedom of speech, when you start taking it away, especially when I'm basing everything on the Bible rather than just whole cloth or some Nietzsche's philosophy or a Machiavelli or somebody. Give me the opportunity to exercise that wonderful article in Constitution and that First Amendment to say those things. And I repeat, King Trump followers, their hearts are hardened. They can't hear truth if it came from the world's loudest megaphone. The Obama worshiper, God has given them a reprobate mind. They are now wholly and completely certified, decreed as fools. By the Bible, not by me. By the Bible, they have been declared as fools.